Hi, so I wanted to review the Nike Ava Rovers because whenever I was first trying to buy these shoes, I was looking all over the internet trying to see if they were worth it or not, and there was information from videos here and there, and so I wanted to put all my thoughts into one video that might help somebody trying to buy these, thinking about buying these. So these are the Nike Ava Rovers. As far as style goes, I think they're really cool. They kind of remind me of Sharks because of like the edginess and the way they're pointed. But I think they look really cool. They worked with the outfits that I have. I've only had them for 2 days, so I haven't had a crazy amount of experience with them. But I did wear them to work all day yesterday, and I worked 12-hour shifts at the hospital. So, I mean, and that's on hard floors too, and they felt great. So, I think comfortability-wise, they're really good. Like, I think they're very comfortable. If anybody's heard of the On Cloud tilts, I think they compete with those. I have those right here to show you guys if you guys never seen them before. But these are the On Cloud tilts. They're known to be some of the most comfiest shoes you can buy right now, for walking especially, and I feel like these compete with those. So I would say comfortability, they're good. Style, they're really good. I think so. The only thing that I don't like about these is something, it's kind of hard to find if you're researching. You might have to go to Reddit or something, but they do make like a little bit of a creak sound in the front whenever you're walking. And I realized it's because whenever you bend your foot like this while you're walking, this plastic piece, so if you can see the design here that goes up and around, this is all like some sort of a rubber material like this, and it goes up here, but because it's part of the material, this is where it's gonna bend though, it's gonna move a lot. And so whenever this comes out, whenever you put your toe like that, it does make like a little bit of a popping sound. I realized after walking 12 hours in the hospital, it did kind of go away after a few hours. So I think if you just walk around in them for a while, it'll go away. But that was the only issue I had. And when I first put them on and I was hearing that so much, I was like, ooh, like I might want to return these because it's kind of bothering me. But I did notice it go away after you walk in them for a while. And it's only in this shoe too, it's not in the right one. So I don't know if it's just like maybe difference in the build or something in the shoes. Maybe there's more material in this one. But anyway, everything else though was perfect. The laces, they came tied already in the box, and I haven't even tied them again. I just slipped them on, they fit great. I was seeing online that they were telling everybody to go up a half a size because they were really tight in the toe box. I did go up half a size. I'm a pretty small guy. I normally wear 8s, and I went up to an 8.5. And the toe box feels great. Like, it feels very spacious. I consider myself to have wide feet. I've always tried to get wider shoes. And these feel really good. I feel like I have plenty of space. You can see here that there's like these breathing holes, so you get a lot of you get like air here coming in, so you don't get too hot, your feet don't get too hot. I didn't feel like my feet were hot in these. The only thing I will say is, I guess if you're going up a size, I do feel my heel slipping, and this is also in the left foot. I feel my heel slipping a little bit, so I don't know if I could tie them tighter and if it'll help with that, but that's one thing I noticed is a little bit of heel slip. But yeah, other than that, honestly, they might be my favorite shoe, and I wear a lot of On Clouds. I have the Nova On Clouds, I have the tilts obviously, and I have Air Force Ones. I have other Nike shoes. So for these to be my favorite, you know, I haven't tried the Hokas, I haven't tried some of the New Balance shoes that are really nice. I did have Asics for a while. Those were okay. So I think honestly, compared to a lot of shoes out there, especially if you're looking for comfortability and you want some style to go with that, maybe you work in a place that has really hard floors and your feet hurt, honestly, I would highly recommend these. So yeah. Oh, and one more thing, if you're gonna buy these, you can buy them straight from Nike, and if you don't think you're gonna like them, I would say buy them from Nike, because then you can return them, and you know Nike has a really good return policy. If you know you want them and you're just like, I want to buy them, and you're also looking for a discount, I would say go to StockX. That's where I got these. I got them from StockX. I can confirm they are the real Nike, so you know you don't have to worry about you're gonna get a fake shoe or anything. They got here pretty fast. They got here in like 4 days. So yeah, and StockX was like $30 cheaper or $40 cheaper than Nike. So if you're gonna buy these and you know you're gonna want them, you're gonna keep them, or you don't really care if you don't like end up not liking them and you spent, you know, $100, then I would highly recommend StockX. That's where I got mine. So just wanted to mention that.